Hey, how's it going, everyone? Thank you for watching this video. And for all you that have subscribed, thank you very much. That is just or liked my videos. That has showed that you know, you're entertained by what I've got going on here. Hopefully this journey continues, and I can get things finished. A lot of life changes are happening, so that's why I haven't been able to post videos as often, and also just get things done on the bus. So I apologize that it's taken me up to 3 weeks to post a video, but for my current job being full-time, I just don't have the time, and then also the finances are dwindling on this build. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't put myself in any sort of debt with this, and I just hope you guys enjoy what it is that we're putting out. My career may be changing. I could be changing in 2 weeks to a year, so that's why I'm avoiding putting myself in any sort of debt over this. And yeah, I'm being pushed in a certain direction, and I'm excited about it, but I'm nervous. And before you watch this video, I just want to apologize in advance. The camera shots that I got, I didn't realize how bad they were. It didn't really show much. I think you guys will grasp the general concept of what I'm doing. So hopefully you guys learn something from this if you are doing a build, or you just enjoy what I'm doing, because I feel like this is one of my most embarrassing videos I've put together yet, because yeah, it was a mess of events. And yeah, so hope you enjoy it. Okay, today we are going to start by adding a lock to the back door here. So that people can't get into here. I've seen this on a few different channels of how they've done it, and we're going to use a Jimmy-proof lock right here. And I'm a little nervous because I have to cut a hole into the back here, but hopefully I don't mess up. And as I go through, I'll kind of explain what I'm doing, because I have no idea what I'm doing exactly every moment. So we will figure it out. Okay, so the other day we tried getting this installed, but it helps when you charge your batteries for your power tools. So yeah, I'm going to try and get this done today, hopefully. I at least want to get this back lock installed here, and then get the hole cut all the way through. As you can see here, I have my little template. I have it taped up in place, and I'm going to start with drilling out each of these holes so the screws can go in, and then I'm going to put the hole through with a hole saw and get to the other side so I can put the lock in. Okay, so as you can see on here, it says drill 1 1/4 inch hole. So that's what I'm gonna do. I just gotta put this back up there and do it, because the only reason why I took it down was because I was shredding up the paper more than I wanted to. I didn't want to lose this, but yeah, well, it's upside down. But it's gonna be like that. So now I'm gonna drill the hole through, and hopefully I don't destroy my door. Okay, so the hole is cut all the way through. As you can see, I went all the way through initially, so the burrs go on the inside, and then once I punched through, I punched the hole a little bit through on that side, but then I came to this side, I drilled the rest of the way, that way the burrs are on the inside, and then that's just something I then don't have to deal with anymore, which is nice. I'm gonna throw some primer on this side and on this side, so that just in case anything gets up in there, it won't rust. Cheap screws, cheap screws, cheap screws. Okay, so we have to drill those holes out a little bit better because the screws they gave me were pretty cheap. And I just ruined one. Hopefully I have something that can replace it. Okay, so the screws that came with the lock set that we have, I think are actually meant for wood, because that's what this is for, is just a normal house, but they're not meant for metal. So going into here, they're just stripping out right away. I can't even get any catch, and then I just drilled the hole too big. So now that the hole's too big, I gotta get new screws anyways that are a little bit bigger, that'll fit into the jimmy lock. Okay, so I went and got some new screws. Something that's actually made to screw into the metal. Some of these sheet metal screws. Yeah, so if I were you guys, I would go to the store and try and get the same size screws that you got with whatever packaging you got for the door lock, because the ones that they give you are meant for wood, not for sheet metal, and they just washed out. And then I drilled screw holes that were too big because I was trying to, I was just trying to get it for that screw, but then that was too big, so I had to get a step up. So hopefully it doesn't look too funny, but going to look like that about, which doesn't look too bad, but it would have looked better if it was flush. Okay, that's snip number one. Okay, so you got this here. I know it fits up there nice, so just making sure that worked. Then you got this piece here that has the key in it. I cut that piece off, and then I cut one of the screws so far just to make sure that I didn't mess it up. And I'm gonna cut the other one real quick. And then you place this like that. And then you take this, there's a little plate that it comes with. And screw it in to the back of this. Alright, just so you guys see what I'm doing here. Taking this here, this cover's going on the opposite side, and boop, it's going right into there. I thought I was lining it up wrong, but I guess I wasn't. Okay, so another thing to think about, right here, I don't know if you can see or not, like right here it bows out a little bit, and then right here it bows out a little bit. Well, these little set screws, you got to make sure they're right size, because otherwise they'll push into the back and begin to warp it, as you see there. So I'm just gonna tap that back into place and unwarp it, fix my mistake. And yeah, so just make sure your screws aren't too long and pushing on something that's not supposed to. Guess we're all learning together here. Okay, so I tapped it back into place. No warping now. And yeah, so good thing I was able to fix that mistake. Otherwise Haley probably would have killed me. She's already nervous, so I'm gonna put everything up in this bus crooked because that's what I'm good at doing. Okay, so mistakes were made. Yeah, I sort of broke the other one because of using the screws that went in too deep and bent it. Yeah, I broke it, so I got another one. And I'm gonna replace it real quick. And hopefully I can get the lock done and hooked up to here today. So I guess we shall see.
Wipe them up?
Nope. So I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, I cracked it pretty good. A little bent there. Yeah, this is the new one. So attempt number 2. Okay, attempt number 3.
Look at that.
Here, pick it up.
I didn't bring cookies.
Okay, now hold it there.
Do not touch it.
I didn't do it.
Okay, put it in there.
Come here.
Where do you want me to put it?
Just like that. Yep. Oh, wait, other one, sorry. Wrong one. There you go. Thank you. Okay, no bend this time, because I used the screws that I already used last time.
It is crooked.
It's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be crooked?
Yeah, the way it was set up.
I think you just made it crooked.
No, it's the way it's supposed to
No,
be.
I think you just did it crooked.
No, it's how it's supposed to be.
No. You definitely did it crooked. You're fibbing.
You ready to see this works?
Yeah. Hi, Joe.
Yes, queen. Look at that. You went through the bottom.
Yep.
And it cracked the wood. You didn't do a test, you didn't do a hole bit thingies? Tyler.
Attempt number 2.
Attempt number 3.
It's not 3 yet.
Just stop for a second.
I can take my shoes off.
No, they're still all over because I was using the wood and...
Here's my top. This is great. I need it.
There you go. How do you ask? Say, please take my cup from me.
You give me this.
Is that the right spot?
Yep.
Outside.
However, that's not very nice.
What? You didn't want rocks in here.
Okay, well, it's just telling you that it's a rock, so don't be throwing it. Especially next to my vehicle.
It's bad.
Your wood split.
Huh?
The wood split.
Aww.
Was this on? Because if it was,
Yeah, it's on.
it shot my leg. I stepped right in front of it, so we missed that whole part.
Well, when it popped off?
Yeah.
Got finagled a little.
A little janky.
Okay, so I noticed in the video that I didn't explain what I did to hook it up to the emergency exit handle. So I'm going to show you that real quick. And this is what I have set up. So I measured it out to figure out how much space it was between here to get this to go into place like that. It works. I want to research a little bit more and see what else I could do instead of putting this wood in there. So if you guys have any input, that would be awesome, because I mean, the wood's holding up, but as you see in the video, eventually you'll see kind of what happens with it, and I have to redo it again a few times. But it is now working, which is nice. But I took 2 pieces of wood right here, and I screwed this piece from the jimmy lock into here, and then on this side I drilled 2 holes through the emergency exit handle and put screws in here and some washers to really hold it in place, and then it just comes down and locks into place. When you go to lock it, you got to kind of I'll show you. Jimmy the handle a little bit to get it into place, so that it'll lock. But yeah, that's all I really did for that part. That was kind of the easy part, but also took a little bit of extra effort because yeah, I didn't really put pilot holes in the wood, and I screwed it and I broke it and whatnot. And as you see in the video, that's kind of what happens a couple times. Haley's leg messed up the shot on one when it launched the wood all over the place. But hey, the project works now. My bus is secure for the most part, and hopefully I can get a front door done soon. But yeah, sweet. Okay, so the lock works now, and now we can lock up the bus whenever we're away. I just gotta figure out how to do the
Other side.
front door, but I have a way right now to kind of rig it up. It just makes it more secure for the time being. So yeah, that's a wrap.